It's game on. We now bring you another special sports presentation.
Well, a very pleasant good evening and welcome to historic Runyon Sports Complex. Along with Chelsea Lynn, I'm JJ Valentine. Nice to have you along on a Friday night. Friday night lights shining bright on the Nooch here at the Runyon Sports Complex. Normally we refer to Friday night lights and we're talking football, we're talking high school baseball. Today, the 5-2 Pueblo Centennial Bulldogs will entertain the Widefield Gladiators. The Glads will come into today's contest with a 3-1 record. We'll talk more about the two teams as we go along. It's time for the pregame show presented by Gigi's Barbecue and Catering. And yes, we are live from the Spectrum Community Services broadcast booth high above the Nooch right here on the Ticket. More to come after this timeout.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I've changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back to the historic Runyon Sports Complex. It's overgoing a little bit of a makeover, but we're on the Nooch tonight. We're on the Tony Antonucci Memorial Field, and more of our pregame show as it continues. My name is JJ Valentine, talking with Widefield Gladiator head coach Jason Cowie, right? Can I say Cowabunga? Coach, man, welcome to Pueblo. Good to see you, man. How are you?
Hey, thank you. Good to see you. Doing great.
Well, just talk a little bit about the makeup of the team this year. First year at the helm, right, at Widefield this year?
Yep.
So what's been the positives? And, of course, there's always some growing pains.
There definitely are the growing pains. I think the positives we're seeing is the kids are starting to come together. We got great attitudes throughout the top to the bottom lineup. Great coaching staff this year. A lot of positivity throughout the entire program. So I think we're focused on having a program versus individual teams this year. So I think it's we're having a fun time.
And when you talk about that and you're building culture, that's huge. That tells me you got a few underclassmen that you're getting some PT.
Yeah, we have 4 rostered freshmen this year, a mix of juniors, and we have 5 returning seniors from last year. So, we've got a mix of 15 all the way up to 18 this year. So
you got to love that. So the kids, the seniors, how well are they starting to lead these guys?
They've been leading since day one. So that's an expectation we put on them from the very first unofficial workout, and it's something we reinforce every single day. So, yeah, they have stepped up, and it's nice to see them out there. They take the young. We always make sure they're throwing with the younger guy, and then make sure they're passing on what they've seen in years past. Some of these kids have never played schools. You know, they've always been like, say, a travel ball or a local organization. So these seniors and juniors alike, all coming back from last year, they're able to help them out and kind of navigate them through high school. So we really like that.
You know, and that's one of the things that I had a chance to talk with Coach Vigil about just a couple of days ago right here on the Nooch as well. When you have the kids that are kind of repeating what coaches are saying, just that reinforcement, and it's positive reinforcement, and that's how you build the program rather than just fielding a team in a certain situation or a certain season.
Exactly, yep, and we make sure that passes through from, like I said, the varsity level all the way down to our freshman C-squad level. Everyone's got the same directive. It's a program goal, not an individual team goal this year, so everyone's working towards the same thing.
Very well said. That said, you're on the historic Nooch here tonight, and it's always fun to play. Great baseball atmosphere. What's it going to take to get a win on the road here against Pueblo Centennial?
I think defense always for us is a key for us, and smart base running in our program. So I think that's where we'll come out and keep them off balance at the plate.
That said, who gets the nod on the hill? Tell me a little bit about your pitcher.
Today we have senior Colton Dombrowski, one of our returning varsity players from last year. He's a little crafty left-hander, keeps players off balance, so as long as he can stay that course, then he'll have a good effective outing. He's coming off a complete game shutout down in Rocky Ford a couple weeks ago, so his spirits are up.
Very well said. Coach, good luck. Thanks so much for taking the time. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, Coach Jason, my name is JJ. We'll take a timeout, be back with more. We'll have a chance to talk with head coach Joe Vigil at Centennial Bulldogs. That conversation's coming up next right here on The Ticket.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com. The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back to the Nooch on the historic Runyon Sports Complex. JJ Valentine with more of our pregame show. This conversation is brought to you by Benefits Broker Insurance, Steve Shirley and Dave Vecchio, their entire team on Highway 50 West. Coach Joe Vigil is the next conversation. Good to see you, man. We got finally no wind and a little bit of sun. Welcome to that late winter, early spring stuff, right?
That's right. Anytime the wind doesn't blow, it's a dang good day.
Yeah, I'll give me the cloud cover. I'll even take a few sprinkles and a few snowflakes, but man, that wind just wreaks havoc, man. Hey, how the dogs feeling? Everybody feeling good? Nice matchup the other day. You guys competed, came out and worked hard. You got good competition on the hill. How are they feeling today?
Yeah, we're trying to build off of the good things that we do in these certain games, and we kind of fell asleep for a couple innings the other day, but we learned from that. And I told them, hey, Friday Night Lights, it's kind of one of those things. Come out, and there's nothing better, and let's get after it tonight.
No doubt about it. And when you talk about that slow start, the good thing is, though, you were able to figure out a way, and the guys made adjustments as that game went on. You had to be thrilled with the way that they never quit. Even though they got down early, they never quit, and they just continued to compete. And that's what you want leading into that South Central League.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, our philosophy is to play full 7 innings, get the full 21 outs, especially on offense. Just go get it. And I tell them, you know what, it's all right to show up late to the party as long as you show up.
Yeah, show up and look good when you do show up.
That's right, absolutely. That's right.
No doubt about it. Who gets the nod on the hill today?
We're going with our Saturday guy. It's been a little sophomore, Jack Espinoza. He got invaluable experience last year as a freshman, and he's 2-0 on the season. He's got a couple wins against Sand Creek, and he threw the other day against Fountain Fort Carson. So he's had a good go so far, so we figured we'd give him the start underneath the lights tonight.
Yeah, why not against another CSML team? No doubt about it. All right, that said, what's it going to take against Widefield, the team? They figured out how to win a few games early on.
It's just going to, basic thing, good pitching, good defense, timely hitting. Main thing with us is if our energy is up, like I told you before, we're pretty tough to beat if we come out and we just give it 100%. So that's our main thing, is just keep that energy and effort up, the things we can control.
Absolutely. What else do you tell the guys? Anything out of that dugout before we throw that first pitch?
Have fun and enjoy the day.
Absolutely. Coach, always a pleasure. Good to see you. Joe Vigil. I'm JJ Valentine. We'll take a timeout. Be back with more. Starting lineups are coming up next right here on The Ticket.
When When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Pueblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Pueblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state-of-the-art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics. Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps you.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard, near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town. Quality meats, Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors, online at angeluspueblo.com.
Park West Vision has a huge selection of stylish frames to choose from. Getting a regular vision checkup is the key to a child's healthy eyesight and self-esteem. You're looking good. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Take advantage of the convenience. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back to the Tony Antonuccio Memorial Baseball Field right here on the historic Runyon Sports Complex. Along with Chelsea, I'm JJ. Time to meet the starting lineups. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Topper Factory and RV Center. They're at 2010 Highway 50 West in Pueblo. Let's meet the visiting Widefield Gladiators. Here's how they will align. Under Coach Cowie, here's how they will go. Pitching and leading things off will be Colton Domorowski. Batting second in center field will be Zane Cleaton. Paul Mitchell will play shortstop. He'll bat third. Brendan Duggan will be the DH in the cleanup slot. Warrior number 23 batting fifth will be the third baseman, Justin Becker. Zachary Kawakami is the catcher. Batting seventh will be Ethan Braun. He'll play left field. The right fielder's Johnny Estrema. And rounding out that starting nine will be Tyler Sipe. He's the second baseman. Now the defensive alignment goes like this. Make that Jack Espinoza will get the start today. We'll talk more about him coming up in a bit. Catcher is Jeremy Trujillo. Jordan West will be at first base. David Santos is at second. Joey Cardinal's the third baseman today. Josh Lucero is at shortstop. The outfield left to right will be like this. Landon Len, Carlos Delgado, and Christian Garrett. So there you have it. Those are the starters brought to you by Topper Factory and RV Center, 2010 Highway 50 West in Pueblo. Now, let's take a look at some of the numbers on the pitchers today. As we take a look at the batting average, 359 as a team for the Centennial Bulldogs with that 5-2 record in the 4A, 5A South Central League Division. As far as pitching concerned, it goes like this. the man that gets the nod today, is 2-0 on the year. Now, this is only a sophomore. Talking about Jack Espinoza. And he's a solid right-hander. And he's got a 3.50 ERA. We'll flip the card over and take a look at the pitching matchup here for the Widefield Gladiators. They come in with a 486 batting average here in the early part of this one. And in the pitching department, Don Bobrovsky gets the nod today. He's 1-0 on the year with no ERA that we have for him as we speak. So Colton Dombrowski will get set to lead things off. Dombrowski, pardon me. 600 batting average. He's hit for extra bases 2 times, 1 triple, 1 double. He's been credited with 9 RBIs on 9 hits, and he has scored 3 times. So there you have it. The opening pitch is coming up next. Presented by Pueblo Insurance at 1536 Highway 50 West, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. Phone number to get in touch with Debbie Marino is 719-542-0948 or visit puebloinsurance.net. Again, 1636 Highway 50 West in Pueblo. The opening pitch is about to be delivered. Dombrowski ready. 600 batting average. Home plate umpire says play ball, and we are officially underway right at 7 o'clock. First pitch delivered. Good high strike across the letters. That's brought to you by Pueblo Insurance. And we're underway. That pitch lifted in the air, left side. The shortstop diving in foul territory. Josh Lucero comes up with it and makes a dandy of a catch for out number 1. Now Zane Clayton for the first time today with bases empty and 1 away. Just underway here from the Tony Andanuccio Memorial Baseball Field. Get you a little more crowd noise there with the ambient microphone. Good pitch, little fastballs upstairs, just missing, ball 1. So Zane Clayton, the center fielder, the number 2 hitter in the order, followed by Paul Mitchell, the shortstop. He's on deck. Who's on deck is presented by Bounty and Yield Meat Market. Pitch a little high and away, 2-0. Right-handed sophomore Jack Espinoza. Ready as he looks into Jeremy Trujillo. Into the wind and the pitch. Catches the outside corner. Count of 2-1. Well, one thing I can say is the temperature's on the cool side, but what a calm night as opposed to what it has been all week long. That pitch is a line drive towards second. Another diving catch. David Santos put a star by that play. What a catch by David Santos, the second baseman for out number 2. I would call that, if I'm the hitter, that's highway robbery. Wow. What a play. Well, those are the plays that gets a pitcher going. Here comes the offering now. That's Paul Mitchell, and he looks at strike 1 with a breaking ball that just nicks the outside corner. Paul Mitchell with the dish, 2 away, bases empty, and we're in the top of the first. Espinoza ready as he looks into Trujillo, and into the full wind he goes. And the pitch on the outside corner, beautiful pitch. Paints the black nicely. And Jeremy Trujillo did a great job. He delivered the sign, and he set his target, and that's good execution by Espinoza. And the pitch. That's a good job protecting the plate as it's lined first base side, foul ball. And the count holds at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, bases empty. Espinoza ready, Trujillo ready. Mitchell locked and loaded, and here comes the 0-2. Strike 3 called, he got him. Throws him off speed, and it's 3 up and 3 down just like that. So the top half of the first inning, a quick one. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. In the middle of the first, no score. Centennial Bulldogs coming to bat. They'll do it in 60 seconds right here on the ticket.
It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's south side, and the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard, at the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo. Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back to the Nooch. Colton Dombrowski, the crafty left-hander. He's a veteran left-handed hurler, taking his tosses as we speak. 1-0 record. In fact, that one win, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, did Coach say that was a shutout, wasn't it? Got the shutout win. And he works pretty quick. If I remember right, I didn't cover him much last year, but the year before I did, covering the Colorado Springs Metro League. And I remember him as a sophomore and an up-and-coming hurler for the Widefield Gladiators. No score. Here's how it goes for the Centennial Bulldogs. Josh Lucero will lead things off, followed by Landon Len, then Joey Cardinal. That's the top 3 hitters, the shortstop, left fielder, and the third baseman. Boy, Josh Lucero made a beautiful play just a bit ago. Those are the kind of plays that you like behind your pitching. And the first pitch just missed upstairs, a little bit high, ball 1. Lucero, a .346 batting average. He's got 9 hits and 9 runs to go with it. Credited with 4 RBIs, and he's the leadoff guy. He's the one they usually push around. Or move around, I should rephrase that. 2 balls, no strikes now to Lucero with Len on deck. Who's on deck? Brought to you by Bounty and Yield Meat Market. Into the line goes Dombrowski. Off speed, catches the outside corner. 2-1 now. No score, bottom of the first inning. A quick moving first, top half of the first, if you will. Breaking ball stays high. Good execution on the pitch. He just missed, now 3-1. I really like the way the Centennial Bulldogs in their approach at the plate. Good discipline. And it's one of the things that Coach Vigil preaches. Pitch runs inside. Did it hit him? Ball 4. What's up, Mr. Ward? How are you? Good. Man that wears the red and white proudly, Mr. John Ward in the house. How's your son doing, by the way? Grad school in Ohio. He's all grown up now. Getting close. And your lovely bride doing good? Great girl. Fun to work with. She's still there after all these years. Good for her. So with a runner aboard at first, 1 ball, no strikes, the count now to Landon Len. Very talented young man. From the stretch now, Dombrowski. Good hard look at first, holding chin high. Kicks and fires that breaking ball. Catches the inside corner, the count even up. 1 ball and 1 strike, nobody out. 1 man on. Lefty versus righty. Dombrowski against Landon Len. Centennial Bulldogs occupy that third base dugout with the all white and the red. Soft toss over to first, and oh, it's a bad toss. Gets away from the first baseman, and that's trouble. Lucero's got speed. He's digging for 3. Here comes the throw, and he's in standing up. Oh boy, give him 2 bases on that error. First error of the ball game. So Len now with an opportunity with a ball and a strike. And a man 90 feet away. Still nobody out. And now the threat is on. The pitch is up. 2-1. Coach Joe V, he'll love that guy. He's been around for a long time. Does a great job. He did a great job as an assistant. And just as good a job over there as the head coach as that one's off the screen. That third base dugout. And of course, Landon Len's teammates are going to razz him a little bit about that. Count even, 2-2. Got 2 balls and 2 strikes, nobody out. Josh Lucero 90 feet away. Window of opportunity right here for the right-hander. Len ready, Dombrowski ready. From the half motion, kicks and delivers. That pitch is well hit deep to left field, and that one is trouble. And it's off the wall in the corner. I lost sight of it that twilight time, but that's a double with an RBI, and the Dogs strike first. What a piece of hitting by Landon Len. Sat back on it, turned and burned, baby. So now another dangerous Centennial Bulldog. Third baseman Joey Cardinal now steps in with still a man in scoring position. Right-handed hitter. Off speed is in there for a strike. Cardinal a .526 hitter. Credited with 4 RBIs. He sharply hits one third base side. Right off the dugout again. Foul ball. So Dombrowski ahead in the count now at 0-2. 1 run home so far, bottom of the first. Just underway. Breaking ball just missed. Nice job by Zach Kawakami behind the plate trying to frame that for the home plate umpire. Not quite juicy enough to bite on it. 1-2, but not a bad waste of a pitch. And that just missed. That's a nice eye up there by Joey Cardinal because it didn't miss by much. A little high. 2-2. Len away from second with great speed on the base paths. The offering is low, and he didn't break. So we fill it up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now the money ball. Payoff pitch upcoming now for Colton Dombrowski. One nothing Centennial Bulldogs. And the pitch turned on. Foul ball, third base side out of play. This broadcast is brought to you by Little Caesars Pizza, Pueblo and Pueblo West. That's Mr. Dave Feemster, home for the hot and ready pizza. One of my favorites there, sausage pepperoni topped with Pueblo green chili. Here again, the money ball from Dombrowski. And that's in the air deep to right field. Going back is Cleaton. He's looking up. It's off the wall. They're going to wave Len on to the plate. That's going to be another double. Here comes the throw, not in time. That's back-to-back doubles that come with an RBI. Great piece of hitting by Joey Cardinal. Now Jordan West coming to the plate. Senior right-hander. He pitched the other day. He's defensively at first base today. Or this evening, I should say. He swings and fouls one back overhead. 0-1 the count. West is a .545 hitter. And, of course, one of the team leaders on this Centennial Bulldog team. And does it well by example and vocally. And if I'm not mistaken, Jordan West is a 4-year kid on this team. I think he saw some playing time as a freshman. Got a 1-1 count. Runner goes. Here's the throw, and it's offline, but he wouldn't have got him anyway. That's a great job by Joey Cardinal. He had a great jump. Pitch is high and away for a ball. 2-1. Way out ahead of that one. Swings, misses, right through it. 2-2. On the early part of this inning, Dombrowski was working a little bit quicker. Now he's board as we speak. And the pitch. Cut on and missed. 2-2. Our coverage is presented by State Farm Insurance of Pueblo, here for game day and every day. Community means everything for Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. She's the agent in charge, 3930 Ridge Drive. Thanks, Missy, for being a part of it. Pitch is a foul ball. Count holds at 2-2. So Jack Espinoza, a pretty quick inning behind two great defensive plays. Only 9 pitches, 7 strikes, 2 balls. He found the zone early and often in that short top half of the first. And right now, Colton Dombrowski, 27 pitches, 14-13, his strikes to balls. Here comes the 2-2. That's sharply hit through the left side. That gets through for a base hit. Well done there by Brian Armijo Martin. And another right-handed hitter stepping in, the center fielder Carlos Delgado for the first time in this one. 2 on the pond, first and second with nobody out and a 3-0 lead. Dombrowski kicks and delivers. Pitch runs inside. Nice job by the catcher Kawakami. Slides inside and snags it. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch again runs inside. Ball 2. We're on the Nooch, the Tony Andanuccio Memorial Field here at the. And Martin moves on to second on the throw. That pitch has delivered a ball. And now again, runners at first and second base. But talking with Larry Romero, he said, you know, it's just kind of a wacky situation. We're going to have to redo some things. And I kind of feel for the seniors that have grown up playing on this field and a window of opportunity at this ballpark, the complex itself, A, and B, and of course, Hobbs is the big field. That's what we call it. It's the big field. The O'Neill Hobbs field here on the complex, and that one won't be put into play. Probably early summer, maybe? Maybe. Yeah, lots of question marks. Jeremy Trujillo's the new batter. He's got 1 ball, 1 strike to him. Right-handed hitting catcher. 2 Pueblo Centennial Bulldogs on the pads. Delgado's at first. Martin is at second. 3 Bulldogs have crossed home plate. 3-0 as the pitch is away for a ball. And that was pitch number 35 in the ball game. Dombrowski ready. Checks the runner at second. A glance at first. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 2-2. Only one away, 3 home so far, and 2 on the pond for Jeremy Trujillo. South Central League, a lot of parity this year, but it's high-level parity. We've seen parity before, but there's really one team that I don't think is going to be overly dominant as the pitch is cut on. It's a foul tip. He'll live to see another one. Count holds at 2-2. But really a good balanced league. Everybody has veteran pitching, but a mix, of freshmen in the lineup like the Bulldogs. Here's a line drive into left field. They're going to wave the runner on. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time, and a bad throw, and everybody is going to move up the base. So Jeremy Trujillo giving the single and an RBI. We'll get a courtesy runner for him, I'm sure, because he's the catcher. Who's running? Alex Navarrete is our courtesy runner. Strike one delivered now to David Santos, the two-bagger, the second baseman. Well, what a beautiful play he had. Good team speed, both offensively and defensively for the Centennial Bulldogs. Off speed is cut on and missed. Changed him up with a kind of a slur of a slow breaking ball. And the count is 0-2. 1 gone, 2 on, and 4 home so far. Got a 4-0 lead. Did you break your stand? I went out and talked to him and said, if people have a hard time pronouncing your name, just say, go with Coach K. Can't miss that. Here comes the 1-2 pitch now. Santos ready. Dombrowski ready. Fastball rides high, 2-2. So with a 2-2 count, 4 runs home so far. It's been about an 18-minute bottom half of the first. Here's a hot shot to the shortstop. Off the glove of the shortstop. Here comes 1 run to score. Coach V is going to wave another to the plate. And just like that, 6-0. But again, as I always say, put the ball in play, make the defense make a play, and that's the 3rd error of the ball game, and that was costly. Came with 2 runs. Delgado scores. Navarrete scores the courtesy runner. So now with 1 away and a timeout called for, it's 6-0 just like that, Pueblo Centennial. As we thank Bounty and Yield Meat Market, your friendly neighborhood butcher, offering range-fed meats and a whole lot more. Find them online at baysmeatmarket.com. Angela's Chapel Funeral Directors at 1101 East Evans in Pueblo, providing caring and compassionate service to Southern Colorado and beyond. Remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone you can trust. The Angelus Chapel. Find them online at angeluspueblo.com. Still only 1 away. And the 9th hitter in the order coming to the plate. That's Christian Garrett, and he swings and misses there. Dombrowski needs a ground ball like the one to Paul Mitchell just a bit ago, the shortstop, to turn that double play and get out and try to minimize the damage here. Here's the pitch. It's a little high and away for a ball. 1-1 is the count. Garrett hitting right at about 200. Christian takes one there, and it's 2-1. One gone, one on. However, 6 Bulldogs have crossed home plate. Pitch runs inside. He missed. 3-1. And the pitch count right now for Dombrowski is at 48. 24 strikes, 24 balls. It's a lot of pitches in the first inning, and 6 runs to go with it. There's a line drive into left field. That's down for a base hit. Takes a crazy hop, but it's knocked down by the left fielder, and we got runners at first and second base. Well, we turn the lineup card over, go to the top of the order. Our top of the order is presented by Topper Factory and RV Center, 2010 Highway 50 West in Pueblo. Remember, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Top of the order, the leadoff hitter is Josh Lucero. He drew a free pass, a walk his first time around. And he swings and drills one deep to left field. Ethan Braun drifting back. And did he misplay it? It went over his head. Here comes one run to score. Here comes another to score. And a bad throw down third base line. They're going to wave the runner on. No. Oh, boy. He just misplayed that out there, didn't he? Just went over his head. And another run scores. It's 7-0. So Landon Land, his second time today in this frame. He swings and drills one in the air to left field. Braun drifting back, going back, and he lost it, and it drops in front of him. And a hit parade is on for the Centennial Bulldogs as Land gets his second hit of the day. Got a double the first time, a single the second time into left field. And now it's 8-0 here in the bottom of the first. Now Joey Cardinal, who's 1 for 1, double to right center in his first time around. That pitch catches the inside corner. 0-1. Still only 1 away. All this damage with just 1 out in the bottom of the first for the Pueblo Centennial Bulldogs. Second time we've seen them here in 2023, just the other day when they got the win over the Mean Moose of Alamosas. The pitch runs inside by Joey Cardinal. Count even at 1-1. Aces across the board. With 1 ball, we've got 1 strike, 1 out, and runners now at first and second base. Make that second and third, pardon me. Pitch outside. Now, I'm not seeing anybody up and throwing in that first base dugout. Nobody there, huh? And the pitch is lined in left field. Another big base hit. Comes 1 run. Here comes another. Great hustle as Lucero and Len score off the bat of Joey Cardinal with his second hit of the day and 2 RBIs. Well, we got a conversation now on the hill. I'm not sure if we'll see a pitching change yet, but we might see a pitching change here. We do see somebody coming out of the dugout, so I think we're going to see a pitching change. So before we go to the break, we want to thank Colorado Front Range Roofing online at coloradofrontrangeroofing.com. Now, they are the leading full-service residential and commercial roofing contractor right here in Pueblo. That's Jim Sprague and his team, proud to support local sports in our community right here in southern Colorado. All right, we'll take a timeout and be back with more. The score right now as it stands is 9-0 in favor of the Centennial Bulldogs. 10-0, pardon me, 10-0. I looked at yours and looked at mine, and it's 10-0. I looked to far left. 10-0 is the lead. 10 runs on 9 hits, no errors, and none left so far with one on the pond. For Widefield, no runs, no hits, 3 errors. They've left nobody as well. We'll take a timeout, be back to tell you about the pitching change coming up. We are live from downtown Pueblo, Colorado on the Tony Antonucci Memorial Field. We'll be back with more after this right here on The Ticket.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or Melissa at melissadangelo.com.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. I mean, who's gonna stop us?
But, sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
Price is one thing. Taste is another.
And right now, try Little Caesars Pizza topped with Millburger Farms Pueblo chili. Locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West to serve you. Little Caesars Pizza, big on taste, thin on price. Now serving Millburger Farms Pueblo chili, Little Caesars Pizza.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back into high school baseball 2023. All right, so a pitching change. We've got Zachary Ronspies on the hill now. Big right-hander. And he'll face Jordan West with Joey Cardinal occupying second base. Hard slider misses away, ball 1. So West 1 for 1 with a single in his first time around, and it was here in the bottom of the first inning. Cardinal away from second, the pitch. That's lined into center field. That's a base hit, could come with an RBI. They're going to wave Cardinal around. He's got great speed, and he is digging for the plate. He'll score, and just like that, it's 11-0. Second hit of the day for Jordan West. One for one is Brian Armijo Martin. Had the hot shot to that left side in his first time around. Ron Spees now working from the half motion. Slide step to the plate. And it just missed. A little away. Very nice to have you along here on a Friday night of high school baseball. Normally when we talk Friday night lights, as the pitch is a breaking ball that catches the outside corner. Count even at 1-1. Aces big time now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. The big difference, 11 have crossed home plate. Like I said before, when we talk Friday Night Lights, it refers to Friday Night Lights of football. Pueblo Centennial out of the South Central League. Widefield out of the Colorado Springs Metro League. Good pitch on the outside portion is taking a strike. Like the velocity that Ron Spees brings. Good presence on the hill. Holding belt high. The kick and the pitch is a breaking ball that just missed. Oh boy. That's an incredible eye up there. Because that looked good. 2-2. Ron Speed's ready for the 2-2 offering now. Martin ready. West away from first, and the pitch. Cut on and miss. Strike 3. Got him to chase one. Good pitch. So now 2 away with Carlos Delgado coming to the plate. A free pass his first time. Here's a throw over to first, and the runner is going to advance. It's going to be an errant throw, isn't it? So 2 gone and Delgado in and ready. That pitch, good high strike, good fastball. You can hear the pop of the mid here. Got an 0-1 count with 2 out and 1 on. That's Jordan West away from second base. Pretty good lead over there as the shortstop, Paul Mitchell, bouncing around over there. And the pitch cut on, lifted to the right side, fading away out of play. Foul ball. Got an 0-2 count now. Well, when you come in relief, that's what your job is, to find that strike zone. And Zach Ronspies has done just that. And he needs out like this team needs oxygen. Need to get one more. It's 11-0 the pitch. That just missed. Not a bad waste. 1-2 now. West with a big lead over there. He chases a breaking ball. Strike 3. Got him. Good pitch. Well, that'll end the first inning, but a very productive bottom of the first. 11 runs on 10 hits. There were 4 errors and 1 man left on base. To inning number 2 we go. Pueblo Centennial 11, Widefield nothing. We'll take a timeout. Be back with more after this on The Ticket.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com. The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Indeed they do. Thank you, Ted Hernandez. We appreciate you as we welcome you back to the Nooch here at the Runyon Sports Complex and the Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo broadcast booth. Well, it's on to the second inning we go. and Jack Espinoza taking his warm-up tosses, and that was a long half inning. In fact, I think the first half took 7 minutes. That would have been almost a 30-minute half inning because we're at 7:40 now. That took a moment.
Leading off from the top of the second for the Gladiators, designated hitter number 8, Brennan Duggan.
So now Brendan Duggan coming to the plate now for the first time in this one. He's the designated hitter. So it'll be Duggan, Becker, and Kawakami. Into the line goes Espinoza. Pitch is a little up and away. I really like this kid. Has good command of his pitch. He's got really good presence. And I believe he is only a sophomore. And that pitch is waved at and missed. He got a little playing time last year. And looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Set for the 1-1. Duggan ready. Espinoza. Pitch is lined into right field. Knocked down by the second baseman. The throw to first, not quite in time. And almost another spectacular play out there by David Santos. Got to credit him with a hit, ain't it? Man, oh man. So Duggan gets the first hit of the ball game. But almost another spectacular play. So now Jack Espinoza will work from the half motion, out of the stretch, if you will. The kick and the pitch a little bit high. Trujillo, good hard look at first, didn't throw. Ball one. So 1-0 the count, nobody out. One man on. Double play is in order now for Jack Espinoza. If he can get a ground ball here, turn two. He had a quick first inning. Pitch a little away, 2-0. So Espinoza looking into Trujillo. He'll gather the sign now the target is set. Here's the 2-0 offering. And a balk. No pitch. So Brendan Duggan now is at second base, takes away the threat of a double play unless you get a wacky line drive situation. The pitch cut on and missed. The count now 2-1 to Justin Becker. He's the three-bagger, the third baseman, right-handed hitter. He's got a man in scoring position now. 11-0 is the lead for the Centennial Bulldogs. That pitch on the outside corner is a strike. Count even up, 2-2. One man on, nobody gone. Top of inning number 2. 11 runs, 10 hits, no errors, 1 left for Pueblo Centennial. No runs and a hit, 4 errors, nobody left is the line for Widefield. That presented by Pueblo Insurance. Deb Marino and her team. And the pitch cut on and missed. Strike 3. He struck him out. I thank Topper Factory and RV Center for being a part of the broadcast. Gigi's Barbecue and Catering. Delicious barbecue. They offer delicious smoked meats and a whole lot more. They do it by the plate and by the pound. Ask about their catering as well. That's Lonnie and Carl Ellie. Big Centennial Bulldog supporters. So big shout out to those guys. I'm sure they're on as they nearly had him in a rundown as the throw goes down to third. So Zachary Kawakami is the hitter, and a timeout is called for. And I believe the catcher, Jeremy Trujillo, is the one that wants to rally the troops here at the pitcher's mound. And that's head coach Joe Veal. He's got to love that, guys. Just take some charge out there. and lead the team. And he's got a handful of guys that do it very, very well. So got a 1-0 count with 1 out and 1 on. 11-0 the score in the pitch as he shows bunt. Fastball rides high, count 2-0. Taking Jack Espinoza a moment to get back into the groove. He sat down for a long time after a quick first inning. I think he only threw 9 pitches in that first inning. I think it was a 7-2 strikes to balls as the pitch just missed outside. 3-0. Is this the first time he's gone 3-0 to a batter? That's what I thought. Kawakami was taking all the way. Don't be surprised to see him take again. He's the catcher, right-handed hitter. He's got a man in scoring position with 1 away. And that's Duggan. Brendan away from second base. And the pitch by Espinoza's low gets away from Trujillo. And Duggan's going to move up 90 feet. Now he stands at third base. So the left fielder now, Ethan Braun, for the first time in this one will come to the plate with ducks on the corners. Still a double play is back in order now with a runner at first. 14 for the catcher. So that's Brandon Hampton that comes in to run over there for the catcher. And back to Braun at the plate. And the pitch is a strike. Runner goes. Oh, boy, they had him. Espinoza didn't throw it. What a great job by Trujillo to quickly get the ball back. As the runner from first broke for second base, he threw it hard back at the pitcher. The third man at third, Duggan, started to break, and they had him a sit and duck, and he just didn't throw the ball. Pitch is delivered, a strike. Bunt attempt. Strike 2. 1 away, runners at second and third now, as you can see. Got an 0-2 count now to Braun. He's in the 7th slot. Estrema will follow, and the pitch. Strike 3 called, he got him. So now 2 away with 2 aboard. And the score remains 11-0. So Johnny Estrema now, the right fielder for the first time. Big window of opportunity for the 8-hole hitter right here. He's the right fielder. And the pitch, like a slider that nicks the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Big lead at second. Here's a bouncing ball to the right side. Boy, skipped off the turf. That was a wacky play. I'm going to give him a hit on that because Jordan West was playing a hop and it never came up off the dirt. It just skipped. And that will score a run. And now it's 11-1. So now Tyler Sipe. So that's a little production from the bottom part of the order now for the Widefield Gladiators. Coach Cowie's got to love that. Tyler Sipe is the second baseman. Right-handed Gladiator in and ready. Espinoza, the right-handed Bulldog, working from the stretch. Runner goes. The throw, nope. Ran that same play to keep that runner at bay, and they did. That time he didn't bite. So a little defensive indifference there as Estrema now occupies second base. 11-1 is the score. And Espinoza kicks and fires. That pitch is lifted in the air. That's right side out of play. Foul ball. Count even up. 1 ball and 1 strike. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Joe DeLeo Subway Stores of Pueblo, who's got 4 locations to serve you. 3216 West Northern near Pueblo South High School. In the Aspen Square Shopping Center as the pitch is high. He's in Walmart on Pueblo South Side. And, of course, at the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard. Stop on in any of these locations, or you can order online. Joe DeLeo Subway Stores, proud to support student athletes here in Southern Colorado. Pitch is waved at and missed. So the count even up with deuces across the board, and I mean they are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. 1 Gladiator home so far. It's 11-1, Pueblo Centennial. And the pitch just missed up high. Boy, it's good location. That's a nice eye by Tyler Sipe. He's in the 9 hole. Colton Dombrowski is in the on-deck circle. First base side, who's on deck, brought to you by Bounty and Yield Meat Market. Now the money ball from Espinoza. Strike 3 called, got him on the outside corner. Threw it right where his catcher, Jeremy Trujillo, set up for a called 3rd strike, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on base. That's how it went in the top of inning number 2. It's on to the bottom we go. Centennial continues to lead, 11-1, timeout.
Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors, online at angelespueblo.com.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue. Located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's. Located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
And once again, good evening. Welcome back to the Nooch here on the Runyon Sports Complex. It's 11-1 as we welcome you back to the Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo broadcast booth. Zachary Ronspies taking his warm-up tosses, set to face Jeremy Trujillo, who's 1 for 1, had that hot shot left side his first time around. So it'll be Jeremy Trujillo, David Santos, and then Christian Garrett this time around for the Pueblo Centennial Bulldogs. 11 runs on 10 hits, no errors, 1 man left is the line for the Bulldogs. 1 run on 2 hits, 4 errors, and 2 left for the Widefield Gladiators. That's the Pueblo Insurance scoreboard. They're at 1636 Highway 50 West in Pueblo. That's Deb Marino and her team. All right, Jeremy Trujillo will start the home half of inning number 2. Right-handed hitter in and ready against the right-handed Zachary Ronspies. And the pitch, a fastball is upstairs, ball 1. 1-0 the count as we thank Little Caesars Pizza, Topper Factory and RV Center, and Park West Dental and Vision. Truly exceptional, kind, and great with kids. Find them online at youthdentalvision.com. Ronspies takes his time, rocks and fires, cut fastball missing up and in. 2-0 the count now to Jeremy Trujillo. It's Trujillo, Santos, and Garrett for Pueblo Centennial. Pitch is outside. 3-0. Love the cool unis the Dogs are sporting this year. The simplicity, but cool. Pitch on the outside corner. Trujillo taken all the way. 3-1. Gladiators in that traditional dark blue with the light blue gray pants. Centennial all white with the red. High heat, swung on and missed. So we fill it up with 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Opportunity for Ron Spies here with the money ball upcoming. 11-1, Pueblo Centennial. Ron Spies just works from the half motion into the wind, and boy, that breaking ball high and inside. A free pass. So now David Santos. Alex Navarrete will come in to run now for Pueblo Centennial. Jeremy Trujillo is the catcher, so he will head to the dugout and apply the catcher's armor, if you will. Pitch a little up and away, ball 1. Santos reached on an error his first time. He's looking for his first official hit of this ball game. And with 1 on the pond and nobody gone, Ron Spies ready. Bunt attempt, first base side. Gets it down, and he is safe. Well, the Dogs do run the bases very, very well. So David Santos with a bunt single. Moves Navarrete onto second base. The pitcher got there. He kind of bobbled it, but I don't think he makes that play, and that's why I gave him the hit. I'm unofficial. I don't think he makes that play, even if he does come up throwing, because, again, David Santos just motoring up that first base line. We always talk about how speed kills, and that's a good example of it right there. And when you run like that, that little extra push down that line forces a bobble or a bad throw. Big lead and a secondary lead. Throw down there is in time. Got him. Navarrete. He hesitated. He took a humongous secondary lead, but as you saw there, it was like he was waiting to see what he was going to do with the ball. Just go. He was going to go, then he hesitated, then he made the break and just barely got thrown out over there. So 2 balls and no strikes the count now, with 1 on and 1 gone as Jeremy Trujillo's courtesy runner is out, and he is tagged out, and that's a 2-5 putout. Santos holds up at first base, and ball 3 delivered. Garrett ready, and the pitch. That's on the outside corner. Garrett's taken all the way. He's 1 for 1. He singled his first time up. All the way back in the first. I'm kidding. Here we are in the bottom of the second inning. 3-1. 1 on, 1 gone. And the pitch. Ground ball to the left side. Scoop there by Becker to second for 1 to throw down to first. Not in time. Well played. Good job by Justin Becker over there. So Garrett is aboard via the fielder's choice. And you have the force over there at second base. So now 2 away and still a runner aboard. Josh Lucero now looks at ball 1. He's 1 for 1. and a walk. His third time around. He's doubled. Before that, he walked, and here he is in the bottom of the home half of inning number 2. Bouncing ball to the third baseman. Becker up with it. Takes the short route, but it's in and out of the glove of the second baseman, and everybody is safe. So an error on the play, and that's error number 5 in the ball game. And the throw was just high. So now 2 gone, 2 on. First and second now for the Pueblo Centennial Bulldogs. And here comes Landon Lynn. Love this freshman. Plays the game well. He competes every pitch offensively, and man, is he speedy on defense. His approach is always solid. He does the same things all the time. Good routine as he looks at a pitch on the outside corner. You got a 1-1 count for Len. He's the number 2 hitter, and he can fly, does Landon. That pitch, I was going to say down and away, but catches the outer portion knee high. So a ball and 2 strikes now to Landon Lynn. Ron Spees ready as he holds belt high. Kicks and delivers a curveball that's cut on. That gets through for a base hit. Here comes Garrett digging for the plate. He will score easily. So a base hit. That's a freshman coming through with a good at bat right there. And he sees the ball very, very well. That had good movement on that pitch. He's able to sit back and drive it into left for the base knock and the RBI. Now Joey Cardinal 2 for 2. He's doubled and he's singled. What will Joey bring this time? Fireworks maybe? 12-1 is the lead for Pueblo Centennial. Cardinal ready. Ron Spees ready. Both runners with big leads. There's the whirl and a toss back at second base. Nobody holding Landon Land, but keeping an eye on Lucero over there as the shortstop, Paul Mitchell, breaks behind second base and the base runner. Throw was late. And the pitch. Foul back overhead. So Joey Cardinal at the dish with Jordan West to follow. Who's on deck is brought to you by Bounty and Yield Meat Market, your friendly neighborhood butcher, right near the Southside Walmart, offering range-fed meats and a whole lot more. Find them online at baysmeatmarket.com. Pitch gets away from the catcher. Everybody moves, and everybody is safe. So wild pitch, and will advance both runners. So now second and third with 2 gone. And a 1-ball, 1-strike count. That again to Joey Cardinal with Jordan West to follow. Cardinal in the 3-hole, West in the cleanup slot. And now the pitch. The 1-1 is down and away. Count at 2-1. A little bit of a chill in the air, but all in all, a pretty nice night for baseball for the time of year, especially with the mountains getting a lot of snowfall, wind and cold weather in the higher elevations. Pitch on the outside corner is taken for a strike. That'll even it up with deuces across the board with number 22 at the dish. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. We were here last night. We had a lot of gusty winds. See, Chelsea had an opportunity as the pitch is delivered. Strike 3 got him to dust everything off. That's how the inning is going to end with a strikeout. However, more production. They get a run on 2 hits, 1 error committed, and 2 Bulldogs left stranded. It's on to the third we go. 12-1 Pueblo Centennial. Widefield Gladiators coming to bat after this timeout.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town. Quality meats, Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or melissa@melissadiangelo.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Well, once again, welcome back. And we move on to the home, make that the top of the third inning. 12-1 is the lead. Now the pitcher, Ron Spees, coming to the plate. He'll hit for the first time in this one. He swings and grounds one to the left side. Scooped there by Lucero across the diamond in time to record the out. Nice play by the shortstop for out number one. Good technique, good fundamental work. Saw the ball cleanly off the bat. Shuffled over there. Got the hands down and threw a strike to Jordan West over there at first for out number one. 6-3 on that put out. Now Zane Cleaton looks at ball one. He's 0 for 1. Had that. He lined out his first time. Here he is for the second time in this one. We're in the top of the third. 12-1 is the lead, and here comes the pitch. It's a foul ball back to the screen. Count even at 1-1. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Vic Morrow Produce at 1037 35th Lane in Pueblo, right at the corner of Highway 50 East and 35th Lane, right near Pueblo County High School. Vic Morrow Produce and his team would like to remind you to thank a farmer today. And the pitch just missed. We pick up high school volleyball, the Pueblo South Co-op team. They've got a couple of Centennial Bulldogs on that roster. Trinity Fezuluawi is back from the injury. He's a great football player, but he's a very impressive volleyball player. The 2-2. Strike three called. Got him. So a punch-out called third strike, and that's 2 up and 2 down for Jack Espinoza, the solid right-handed sophomore. Now Paul Mitchell. Guess that was a no-brainer to name him Paul with the last name of Mitchell. Very famous name. First pitch, off-speed breaking ball is in for a strike. Only 40 pitches so far, 26-14 for Espinoza. And the pitch lifted in the air, back overhead, out of play. And the count, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch just missed high, good waste. Hitters sometimes looking for that fastball up in the zone. He threw it up there and kept it up. Thought he might chase one upstairs. He didn't go. The 1-2. Now he's battling with a 1-2 count now. That was probably ball 2 down and away, but you don't want to leave it up to the guy behind home plate. Again, we'll do the 1-2. And the pitch. It's a high bouncing ball toward the shortstop. Charging is Lucero. Throwing on the run, not quite in time. Going to give him an infield hit. He got there way before the throw anyway, but that's because the ball was just, as you could see, just a high chopper. And it wasn't sharply hit. It just came off of that turf in front of home plate and just took a hefty bounce. And a slow one at that. So give him the infield hit. And now Brendan Duggan. 2 out and 1 on. Duggan is 1 for 1. He singled his first time to the right side. And from the stretch is Espinoza. The kick and the pitch on the outside corner. Snap throw to first. Not quite in time. Got an 0-1 count. Today's broadcast is proudly sponsored in part by Reps Union Avenue Sports Gym, Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex. Reps Gym open daily and conveniently located in the heart of historic downtown Pueblo. Find out more online at repsetgo.com. Foul ball, the count at 0-2 with 2 out and 1 on. If you've just joined us, it's 12-1 in favor of Pueblo Centennial, leading the Widefield Gladiators. So the field umpire in a little bit of a conversation with Jack Espinoza. He appeared to be checking out the baseball, but in high school, this ain't the Rockies. We're not going to throw that one into a bucket and make it a practice ball. He had something to say, but that pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3, he struck him out. So another quick inning, no runs and a hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. As we move on to the bottom of the third, the score remains 12-1 in favor of Pueblo Centennial. We're back with more after this timeout.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state-of-the-art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
Park West Vision has a huge selection of stylish frames to choose from. Getting a regular vision checkup is the key to a child's healthy eyesight and self-esteem. You're looking good. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Take advantage of the convenience. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Pueblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Pueblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948.
Back here at the Nooch on the Runyon Sports Complex. Our score, 12-1. Here's that Centennial Bulldog line. 12 runs, 12 hits. They've committed no errors in the ball game. They've stranded 3. 1 run on 3 hits, 5 errors, 3 left on base for the Widefield Gladiators. That line scoreboard update presented by Pueblo Insurance. That's Deb Marino and her team. So it'll be Jordan West, Brian Armijo Martin, and Carlos Delgado this time around for the Pueblo Centennial Bulldogs. West 2 for 2. He's singled twice. Third trip to the plate so far. Here we are in the third inning. And the pitch in there for a strike. So you got a 1-1 count. And the offering up and away. Man, good velocity, but missing. Two and one the count. Zachary Ron Spees pitching in relief. Has delivered 38 pitches, 20 to 18. His strikes to balls in the pitch. Cut on, it's a foul tip. Count even at 2-2. Ron Spees has appeared twice with no record, 4.50 ERA coming into this contest. In a battle with a 2-2 count against Jordan West, a veteran right-hander. He swings and drills one in the air. It's a high fly ball into shallow right center field. The right fielder coming on. Johnny Estremba makes a catch in dramatic fashion out there to record out number one. Now Brian Armijo Martin, 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. His uncle Ryan is in the stands. You see Ryan out there by any chance? He's here the other day. And the first pitch is down and away, ball one. Ron Spees ready into the full motion. Nice compact wind. Pitch is outside, 2-0. It's not a bad pitch. It missed a little up and away. Pitch is a wild one, and that's ball three. So Brian Armijo Martin at the dish with Carlos Delgado to follow. He's on deck. Who's on deck? Brought to you by your friendly neighborhood butcher. That's Bounty and Yield Meat Market. Find them online at baysmeatmarket.com. And the annual Run Walk for Bay is upcoming. Be the first weekend in April. Coming up in just a couple of weeks, short couple of weeks. Here's the 3-0 pitch. I was about to say it's low ball four, but it's a called strike. 3-1, says the home plate umpire. Boy, that's a hot shot through the gap. Left side. Armijo Martin will just turn and hold after a hard single to left. So now Carlos Delgado, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. That's his line so far from the offensive standpoint. He's got a runner aboard with one away. Double play is in order for Ron Spees and company. Ron Spees, Zach Kawakami as the pitch is cut on. Lifted in the air left side. Paul Mitchell, the shortstop, calls for it. He'll make the catch. And that's 2 away. Jeremy Trujillo had a hot shot to that left side his last time around. He's singled and he's walked today, so he's 1 for 1 with a walk. 2 out, 1 on. Breaking ball is in there. Beautiful pitch. A called strike. So with Jeremy Trujillo with the dish, David Santos will follow. He's in the on-deck circle, third base side. And again, who's on deck? Brought to you by Bay's Meat Market, just off Pueblo Boulevard. There's that breaking ball up a little bit. Same pitch, just missed. Count even at 1-1 with 2 away. 12-1 the lead. Trujillo ready. Ron Spees ready. His time is called for. That's at the plate, and it is granted. Jeremy Trujillo is the catcher. Like the way he competes. Back in and ready on the right side. Armijo Martin away from first. Ron Spees with a slight step to the plate. Pitch is a strike. Comes the 1-2. That's a pretty good pitch that just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 away. And Armijo Martin is over at first base. He'll take his lead away as Ron Spees toes the rubber. Peers into his catcher, Kawakami, and the pitch. Driven in the air, that's deep to center field. Clayton drifting back, reaches up. Will make a nice catch defensively to record the out and retire the side. So fly out to the center fielder for out number 3. And here's how it went. There were no runs and a hit, no errors. 1 man left on base in the bottom of the 3rd. To the 4th we go. 12-1. Pueblo Centennial. We'll be back with more after this timeout.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or Melissa at melissadangelo.com. It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's south side. And the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard, at the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back. In more high school baseball, presented in part by Azteca Apartments of Pueblo. Azteca Apartments of Pueblo offer affordable senior housing with beautiful views and lots of amenities. Find out more online. Simply visit aztecaapartments.com. We're live from the Spectrum Community Services broadcast booth above the Newt here on the Runyon Sports Complex. Along with Chelsea Lynn, my name is JJ Valentine. Very nice to have you along. And here comes Justin Becker to lead things off for the Glads as he waves and misses there. Strike 1. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in his first time around. This is his second plate appearance. He's in the 5 slot. Justin Becker, Zach Kawakami, and Ethan Braun. And the pitch over for a strike. I like this Jack Espinoza. Just a right-handed sophomore. Again, saw a little PT last year. And he had a good summer as well. Espinoza with a 1-2 pitch. Hadden thinking about a good pitch, good location. That's a nice eye by Becker up there at the dish. And the pitch down and away. So we got a full count. He hasn't done that a whole bunch in this ball game. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Espinoza will get ready for the money ball. His payoff pitch upcoming. He's got a 12-1 lead. 12 runs on 13 hits. The line for the Dogs. 1 run on 3 hits. And here's a ground ball toward the second baseman. Bobbled there by David Santos. And that's the first error of the game for the Centennial Bulldogs. And I think that was a case of looking to make the play before he secured the baseball. So now Kawakami to the plate. He walked his first time. Double play in alignment, and the pitch up and away. Ron Spees is pitching in relief. He threw 51 pitches thus far in the ball game. 54 so far for Jack Espinoza. 35-19, Jack's strikes to balls. So with a 1-0 count, 1 man on. Becker starts to creep off first. He's going to go. Here's the throw, and little offline, but a nice job as the throw was up and away. And it got away from the shortstop, but Santos covering makes the grab, and nonetheless, Becker got a good jump and he swipes it. Pitch was called a ball. So now a runner in scoring position with nobody out, and the pitch. It's in there for a strike. So Espinoza peers in as he looks for the sign from Jeremy Trujillo. He delivers the pitch. It's cut on and missed. Fouled back into the mitt for a strike. And the count even up at 2-2 now. And the 2-2 is a strike 3 called on the outside corner. So now 1 away with 1 man on. Here comes the left fielder, Ethan Braun, who's a strikeout victim his first time. So he would be 0 for 1 on the night. We're live from the Nooch as we thank Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors. And the pitch is cut on. It's in the air. That's headed for the first base bullpen. Foul ball. 0-1 the count. Ethan Braun with Johnny Estrema to follow. Then Tyler Sipe. 1 gone, 1 on in the offering. Breaking ball, good movement, missing. Count is even up at a ball and a strike with 1 away. And again, our score, 12-1. 1 run, 3 hits, 5 errors, 3 left is the line for the Widefield Gladiators. I didn't quite catch the question Joe Vigil had for the home plate umpire. But Coach V made his point and headed back to his post at the dugout. And here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a strike. So 1-2 is the count with 1 away, and here comes the offering. Ground ball toward the shortstop. It's a slow roller. Throw to first just in time to record the out. That's a beautiful toss by Josh Lucero because the ball wasn't moving off the bat as hard as it sounded. But he stayed with the play nonetheless. And Braun is out number 2 in the inning. As a ground out to the shortstop, 6-3 in the book. On to third goes Becker. And a timeout called for. So we have a moment. We thank Colorado Front Range Roofing online at www.coloradofrroofing.com. They're one of the leading full-service residential and commercial roofing contractors here in Pueblo, and they service Pueblo, Southern Colorado, and beyond. That would be Mr. Jim Sprague and his team, proud to support local sports in our community here in Southern Colorado. Well, with 2 away, the final moments of this inning are presented by State Farm Insurance of Pueblo. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, here for game day and every day. Community means everything for Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. She's at 3930 Ridge Drive, phone number 719-543-7091. Coach Vigil makes his point, and now the umpires will discuss whatever that conversation was about. And again, we are live here from the Nooch, from the Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo broadcast booth. They present our stream on the World Wide Web, Mr. Ted Hernandez and company. So now Johnny Estrema, who's 1 for 1, single to right his first time. He swings and drills one in the air. That's deep into right center field, going back and on the run, and it's over the head of Delgado in center field. 1 run scores on the double. Yeah, that was well hit. Carlos Delgado was giving great chase and nearly got to it. And it's just over the outstretched glove. So Becker scores from third. And with 2 away, that's a 2-out double with an RBI. So productive double, if you will. And that's where you want that. Sometimes in a game like this, you get a home run or a double or a triple with nobody on base. But it's nice when the hit like that comes with somebody on the pads. Ball 1 to now to Sipe. 2-0 now. Sipe 0 for 1, a strikeout victim to Jack Espinoza, his first time. Pitch is down and away for a ball. That's only pitch number 66 in the ball game so far. 42-24, the strikes to balls for Mr. Jack Espinoza. Ball 4 now with 2 away, runners at first and second base. So now Zach Ronspies for the second time in this one. Grounded out last time, big right-handed hitter. Both runners go. Here's a throw down to third, not in time. Jeremy Trio did a great job. I think his cleat got tangled up in the turf because he stumbled coming out of the box to make that throw. If he comes up without a hitch, he has him out over there. Nonetheless, still managed to get the ball on a straight line on one hop to the third baseman, Joey Cardinal. Pitch on the outside corner is a strike, so 1-1 is the count. So now second and third for the Glads with 2 away here in the top of the 4th. 12-2 is our score. Game that started at 6:59 tonight. We're at 8:35. The breaking ball just missed outside, and Espinoza wanted that one, and he's gotten that pitch before, but Jeremy Trujillo says, yeah, coach, it was outside. That's a nice eye up there by Ron Spies, who didn't bite on that pitch because it had great movement. So got a 1-2 count. That one's a strike 3 called. Came back on the inside and got him. And that will do it. But a little bit of production for the Gladiators that time. They get a run and a hit. It was one Bulldog error. They leave 2 stranded. To the bottom of the 4th we go. 12-2. Pueblo Centennial. We're back after this timeout.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com. The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
Once again, good evening and welcome back to the Runyon Sports Complex, historic Runyon Sports Complex. Well, as we move on to the bottom of the 4th, our score 12-2. The Pueblo Centennial Bulldogs have the lead with David Santos set to lead things off. He's the second baseman, reached on an error, then had that bunt single. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Yeah, we'll razz him. He has the only error for the Bulldogs as well. But he's had one spectacular play in nearly a second. Temperature's about 40 degrees right now here in the Rocky Mountain region. Now the higher elevations have been getting snow several times throughout this first part of the week. Anywhere from 3 to 10 inches in some areas of the ski areas, and so we're getting that cold air from all that. Got a wedding coming up in the second week of April, and the families are from Florida coming out to Breckenridge. And talked to the bride. His strike 3 called on 3 pitches. Wow. And talked to the mother of the bride this morning and asked her what she was up to, and she says, going into the backyard to do a little sunbathing. It's 82 degrees, and it was like 10:30 this morning when we were talking in Florida. There's a soft looper toward the shortstop. Nice play by Paul Mitchell for out number 2. So Christian Garrett is the second out of the inning. And she says, before I go out there to beautiful Colorado and the ski slopes, I want to make sure I got plenty of sun on me before we hit the slopes over there. So now Josh Lucero, 1 for 2 tonight. He's double, reached on an error, and walked. Looks at strike 1, then ball 1. He's also had a night tonight. Great athlete, and that's usually where your athletic guy is, the shortstop. And the leadoff hitter, presented by Topper Factory and RV Center. Fastball is upstairs, 2-1. Remember, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. As we are on the backside of the school year already with spring sports in full swing. Time to start getting that RV ready for the road as that pitch is lifted in the air. First base side, foul ball, and the count is even up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. With 2 out, Josh Lucero at the dish. Landon Lynn, fabulous freshman, due up next. Presented by Bounty and Yield Meat Market. There's a breaking ball that just missed inside. Count is full. So the payoff pitch upcoming now for Ron Spies. And it's high and away, ball 4. He walked him. So a 2-out walk will give Landon Len an opportunity. Now here's a freshman. Let me tell you what he's done today. He's doubled and singled twice. That adds up to 3 for 3 for the right-handed hitting left fielder. Another opportunity here with 2 away. Len ready, Ron Spies ready. Chases high heat. Strike 1. And when you see him up close as the throw goes over to first, not quite in time, diving back is Josh Lucero. Now that's a threat to run over there. That's good speed with the base runner and the hitter. But you watch Len play, and he doesn't look like a freshman, but you get up close and you can see the little baby face that he's a youngster. Strike 2 to him. Pitch on the outside corner. Ron Spies ready for the 0-2 with 2 gone, 1 on. Len did the right thing as Ron Spies holding there for a long time. He gets the timeout he asked for at the plate. And the pitch. In the air, first base side playable there for Mosier. Frank Mosier makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. So the 4th time was charmed for the defense that time as we get a pop out in foul territory for the first baseman. And here's how it went for the Centennial Bulldogs. No runs, no hits, no errors. They leave one man stranded. To the 5th we go, 12-2 Pueblo Centennial. Widefield coming to bat after a timeout right here on the ticket.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town for quality meats. Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors, online at angelespueblo.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Welcome back. Got 2 strikes to Zane Cleaton now, who's 0 for 2. He's lined out and struck out. Well, 3rd time proved to be charm. It's 12-2 in favor of Pueblo Centennial. And the pitch down and away. Not a bad waste of a pitch. So now 1-2 the count. So it'll be Cleaton, Mitchell, and Duggan this time around. Paul Mitchell in the on-deck circle first base side, who's on deck, presented by Bounty and Yield Meat Market. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Off speed, and he got him for out number 1. Well, we're in the 5th inning, and right now it's a 12-2 game. Espinoza looks into Trujillo, likes the sign, kicks and fires. It's a little bit low for a ball. Nice pitch on the outside corner. And he does a nice job to locate his pitches. It's right where Jeremy Trujillo set up, and he delivered it right there on point. Paul Mitchell, the hitter. Duggan to follow in the pitch. It's a little low for a ball, so 2-1 now with one away. Nobody on base for the Widefield Gladiators. Pitch on the outside corner. Great job by Trujillo to frame that. And the count is even up at 2-2 now with one away. Ground ball toward the shortstop. Lucero up with it across the diamond in time to record the out. That's two away. Nice work defensively. Good to see you, John. See you soon. Thank you. We'll see you soon. I'm hoping to, yeah. That's a very, very good possibility. Yes, sir. The La Junta Tigers coming to town on Monday. And we'll spend a lot of time here because the other field that's being used is the Central Field, and it's a great diamond. It's a great little ballpark, but unfortunately not a lot of room for the cameras in the broadcast booth. So we'll probably do a lot of the games right here with, if a place doesn't have real good press facilities. Not that we're trying to be babied or anything, just there's certain things we need just because of our equipment. Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Duggan. And it missed now. 2-1, 2 gone. Nobody on. So the Bulldogs 1 out away from getting a pair of wins this week. Pitch is outside. Now 3-1. Now this, the cleanup hitter, the DH. Brendan Duggan. 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Set for the 3-1, Jack Espinoza. Outside, ball 4, he walked him. He hasn't issued too many free passes today, has he? I'm thinking just a couple. 3? Yep. So a little bit of traffic. You don't worry about that guy. You concentrate on the hitter. Justin Becker. He reached on an air and struck out. So a bluff throw over to first, and Espinoza back on the rubber and ready to go. Justin Becker in and ready on the right side. Trujillo with a sign delivered. Target is set. The pitch down and away. Gets away from the catcher on a wild pitch. And the runner will move on and turn and hold at second base. So now enter Joe Vigil from the dugout. No, I'm not 100% sure. I would think he's going to let the sophomore finish what he started. And that is the case. Went out and just said, hey, you concentrate on the hitter. Find the strike zone. Let us make a play behind you. You only have one more out and you're done. So now Justin Becker back in and ready with a 1-ball, no strike count to him. Duggan away from second. He bluffs. And the pitch is away for a ball. Espinoza again 2-0 on the year, trying to go 3-0. And the pitch is on the inside corner. Coming into this ball game, he had 13 strikeouts, just 4 walks, and he's only had 3 here tonight. Not bad at all. So a 2-1 count with 2 gone, 1 on in the pitch. up and away, 3-1. Now he's at 89 pitches. And I'm sure head coach Joe Vijo would love to see Brendan Duggan finish what he started. And the pitch swung on and missed. Throw down to second. Going to be close. Not a bad toss there by Trujillo. So we got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on. It's 12-2 in favor of Pueblo Centennial's Bulldogs. Justin Becker back in and ready. And the pitch, cut on and missed, strike 3. He struck him out, and that's the ball game. Well done. So Jack Espinoza, 91 pitches. Here's how it went that time around. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. The final score, 12-2. We'll take a quick timeout, be back to get you the final line and wrap it up right here on The Ticket.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. I mean, who's gonna stop us?
But, sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
Price is one thing. Taste is another.
And right now, try Little Caesars Pizza top of Milberger Farms Pueblo chili. Locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West to serve you. Little Caesars Pizza, big on taste, thin on price. Now serving Milberger Farms Pueblo chili, Little Caesars Pizza.
Well, once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back. The final score, 12-2. Here's how it went for the Pueblo Centennial Bulldogs. They get 12 runs on 13 hits, only committed 1 error in the ball game. They left 5 stranded. For Widefield, 2 runs on 4 hits. They committed 5 errors. They stranded 6. Pueblo Centennial got off to a nice start. They scored 11 runs in the bottom of the first after a quick 3-up and 3-down first inning against the Widefield Gladiators. Widefield came back, posted 1 to make it 11-1 in the second. Centennial would add 1 to make it 12-1. Neither team scored in the third. Then Widefield got 1 in the fourth. Neither team in the fifth, and that's how it ended up. That's your final line and your final score by innings, 12-2. The winning pitcher, Jack Espinoza, 91 pitches, 55 strikes to only 36 balls in the ball game. He gets his 3rd win of the year. He's now 3-0. So there you have it. That's your final line and your final score by innings. That's going to do it. We thank our sponsors for making it all possible. Thank you for seeing it through our eyes. For Chelsea Lynn, my name is J.J. Valentine. Thank you so much for watching here at SoCoTicket.com.
This has been a sports presentation from SoCoTicket.com. The team that covers your team, Chelsea Lynn, Tracy Ring, Tony Wright, and J.J. Valentine.
That one's got a chance to go, and it's gone. Kiss it goodbye. Well, up there by Newton to second for 1, down to first. In-time double play. From way downtown, switch. That's the follow again at the buzzer. The Cats get the win. Are you kidding me? Aragon to trigger it in. Looking for help into Austin. Terrence for a 3. Counts if it goes. Good. Gets it to the back line and good. Senior defensive specialist floats it short for that one an ace.
We hope you enjoyed the broadcast and invite you to join us again next time. Until then, have fun, be safe, and thanks for watching through our eyes. SoCoTicket.com, your ticket to high school sports and more in Southern Colorado.